Congratulations. I thought
Thank
you
you.
did a really, really good job in
Thank
this.
you.
And I wanted to know, when you first got the material and you read it and you were like, I don't think there's a person in the world who can't relate to this. Is that how you felt?
Uh, not actually, because everybody, it's such a crazy story, and you know how it's very slim that you actually have a chance to win in the lottery, So I guess for certain people who are in Kevin's shoes, or maybe not only just Kevin, but the characters in the movie, it's just I know for myself, it's crazy because me and Kevin are so similar in ways, as far as coming from nothing and then making it to something, and everybody wants a piece, and. It's crazy, man. I think that that's what makes this movie so great, is the fact that there are some things that the audience can relate to, especially if you live in the hood. It's a lot of things that we display in this film that actually occur in the inner city. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I was talking to Eric about it, and I said, yeah, there's some really funny stuff, but yet there's some really heavy duty, emotional, like. There's some mean people out there.
Oh yeah.
And like you say, it doesn't matter if you win, $50, $1 million, or like you, when you came from nothing and you're now, very successful. I'm sure there's people that came out of like your cousin who.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? It's not really family. It's just because my family is really small. It's only like 5 of us, 4 of us. It's usually friends. It's usually the guys that always want to take you to the club, and because they get perks off of if they bring you there. So, it's just a lot of things like that. And, I've even went through it last night, with a friend of mine who I gave him tickets, but he wanted to ride with me. I'm like, dog, you can't ride with me. It's my premiere. Like, you can't ride with me. Like, and it's like, well, if I can't ride with you, I don't want to come. Okay, well, then stay at home. So it's kind of like, I still go through it to this day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it must be. You have to develop a very thick skin, I would think.
you have to.
Yeah, big
You
time.
have to.
I want to talk about your relationship with Cube, because you guys were in a movie once before, but you didn't really have that one-on-one time as much as
Correct.
you have in this movie.
Correct.
And I have to say, just watching the two of you together, I would think the whole time that you were doing your scenes with him, you were kind of like, this is real life. Like, he is my mentor.
Really, that's great. That's great that it came off like that. That's how we wanted it to come off. Yeah, I mean, just working with Cube was just so easy. I always tell people all the time, it's so easy when you get a chance to work with actors who know the craft and they know what they have to do, especially a seasoned vet like Cube, And then, I consider myself not a veteran yet, but definitely, I have 8 movies underneath my belt as well. So it's kind of like I know the ins and outs as well, So it just makes both of our jobs easier when you get 2 experienced actors to come together and to do a long scene, because that scene is extremely long between me and Cube. And, for us to just hit our marks and hit our points and to try to bring the scene to life, and what's so funny? We didn't even rehearse.
Wow.
Like, me and Cube, we didn't even have rehearsal time. We had like a week's preparation with me and Brandon, of course, but me and Cube just jumped right into it.
Well, you and Brandon, you go back because you've been in some stuff together.
Correct.
So did you already have that kind of best friend bond on set already?
Well, yeah, because we just brought everything from Roll Bounce over to Lottery Ticket, because in Roll Bounce he was my best friend, and we just stuck with it. It was like, well, we know what we got to do, so let's just try to get everybody else accumulated to what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And once we did that, then everything just rolled from there.
Yeah, it really worked well. Was a lot of improvisation going on, or was it mostly scripted?
Yeah, we had some freedom, and that's one thing that Cube talked about all the time, is the fact that you always want to give the actors a chance to become the characters, and what other better way to do that than to give them the freedom of speech. Yeah. If you know your character well enough, then you know what ad libs to say, what to improv. So, and on top of that, it comes off realistic when you let them improv, and if you're good at improving. So I was glad that they let us just have fun and free range with it, and and then just do what we do.
Now, Kevin gets beat up a lot in this movie.
Too much.
I hope you didn't get any worse for wear, or like you took it okay.
Not at all. I've noticed I've gotten beaten up quite a few times, and that's one thing that I've said when we actually did this film. I was like, yo, okay, here I am again. I'm getting knocked out. This is okay. Fast and Furious, I got knocked out. This one, I get knocked out. I'm trying to think if there's another movie that, and then in Entourage, I beat up Seth Green. So I'm actually like 2 for 1 right now. So I don't know. This has to stop.
Yeah.
I can't keep getting beat up every movie that I get into. So
Yeah, we need more kissing scenes and stuff. Come on.
and see, the
seriously.
ladies love that.
Yeah.
They love that, and I love giving that to them.
I'm sure you do. You
Yes.
didn't look too worse for wear in this film in your little, romantic scenes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did that really well. No practicing involved there. Huh?
Nah, no, that's all original. That can't be taught.
Now, Kevin has also some really cool shoes. He wants to be a shoe designer. So what are we wearing today?
Today we have on some Jordans.
Yeah.
And I'm a big sneaker fanatic. I love shoes, and it's just a part of my thing, man. I've always been a sneaker. Matter of fact, these shorts that I'm actually wearing is a store out here in Los Angeles called Undefeated. It's a sneaker boutique where they have a lot of rare sneakers and stuff like that. So I'm a big sneaker fanatic. I collect all the Jordans and the Nike Air Maxes and everything like that. So and it just goes back to show you how similar me and Kevin are. So.
Cool stuff. Okay, so very quickly, what's happening with your music career? Because I know your fans, especially in Canada, want to know.
Yes, the music is still there. I'm gonna continue to try my best to dominate both of them. I just recently signed to Cash Money Records last summer. And, as of right now, man, I'm just following this, this whole Hollywood path right now, And I feel like, this is what God has planned out for me to do right now. And, I wouldn't say I'm taking a break from music, but it's kind of like I don't want to say I don't have the time. I'm just so focused on the movie stuff right now. I'm currently filming a new film right now, Tyler Perry's new movie. So it's kind of like I don't have time to get in the studio right now, but when the time comes, please believe I will be in there.
Good stuff. Well, you did a really good job, and continued success with everything. And lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very
so
much. Thank you. You got
Do you
it.
mind taking a very quick picture with my son?
Not at all.
Would
Not
that be
at all.
okay?
Not at
Okay.
all.
A little bit of 3-year-old if I can.